Hey guys, so today I'm going to guide you through the Songa Dealers Workroom, which is a motorcycle spare part dealer's application meant to act as an inventory management system as well as a quote unquote point of sale system while still handling customer relational management. This means that it keeps track of the customers as they purchase your products. For now, it's a motorcycle spare part dealership app, but it can be used basically for any kind of auto spares shop or any shop in general. So I made it using Django and Python, and I'm gonna skip the whole registration process because it's a bit lengthy. And we're just gonna sign in, and right there we have an error. So I had to put it on pause there, came across an error. Turns out I had not made some migrations, so I had to drop the database. So we're going to have to register again. Let's just do it really quick. Come to this section, it is registered. It's not entirely necessary. Just say home. Proceed, confirm your details. There's an option of editing if you want. You can edit on the fly. Why did I do that? Clearly there's something that needs to be desired there. Because now I have to repeat this entire process. But it is cool. It is cool. I'm going to just cut that out real quick. You know what I mean? Just do the chop chop. Chop chop. Then continue. Carry on. So I reckon that I am signed up. And yeah, I am in. So that's all there is to the registration process. Of course, we'll have to modify it, put some security checks and verifications up ahead. But this is what you get when you access the platform. Already, like as an administrator, you have this platform, this dashboard. It gives you all the sales information about your shop. You get sales graph data, and all the functionalities that any other staff member would have. You would also be able to have that. So basically, the first step is to add inventory because we have none at the moment. So we shall add, let's say, helmets, give it a price. Let's give it a stock of 20. Description. Senke helmet. We have the option of adding an image as well, but we're just going to skip that for now. So what's the next step? The next step would be to add a client so that we can see how it processes or keeps track of clients. So I'm just gonna give a phone number here. So the client is registered, as you can see, and we have inventory. So the next ideal step would be to process an order and see how it takes account of all that. So you can do it one out of two ways. Either you can do it via the client list. So it will be as simple as creating a new order, searching for your product. Once a helmet, 14 of them. Add the order, takes you to the processing order page, whereby you get to process the order yourself. So it gives you this prompt. So ideally, once we integrate like a payment system, this process should be automated. Once a user pays this exact amount, it should give me this pop-up, to which I would click OK, and the order would be processed successfully. That's all JavaScript, that whole prompt thing. So if we go back to the shop data, we should be able to see a sales entry. So as you can see, like there's at least one entry which we have just made, and it's represented in graphs. So with time, if you got to make this make consecutive sales, it should all reflect within these graphs. So we have also sales of different products. If I was to sell another product, it would have its own statistics. And ideally, we also want to implement the profits. So profits at the moment, it deducts the current, the selling price from the price at which the commodity was bought. So that's to be implemented in future versions. So I think that's basically all there is to it at the moment. You can be able to view the shop sales that you've made in the course of the time, and you can print a receipt as well. So that was just to demonstrate the functionality. At the same time, we can add staff members to our team who can have separate access to the platform. So for instance, if I was to add give it a password and role, let's say marketing, head of finances, date of birth, that's not really important. Add the staff member. So now we can sign in as this user. Well, it seems that the user was not properly registered. Let us go and check it out. Just a minute. So let's take a look at our staff members. And okay, it's missing the photo attribute. So let me just debug that real quick. So now it should ideally be able to run, yeah. So let's see. So we do have this entry, and technically we should be able to log in as this user. So let me just try that once more. Just give me a second again. Okay, so apparently it was with the way that I was registering the user, because I went ahead and added a new user, a new staff member. So I went ahead and added a new staff member, and it went through. So as you can see, the staff member has a whole entirely different dashboard. Uh, as you can see, they don't have the statistics page, so they can't know the inner workings of the shop, but they can still add a client. They can still view the client list. They can still add inventory. And when the inventory is low, they can add a restock request. They will have a to-do list that the shop owner has put for them, like in the beginning of the day. They can add their own to-do list. For example, add shocks stock. They're able to do that. And once they're done with that item, they can be able to cross it off or entirely delete it if they're the ones who authored it. So yeah, that's basically it. They can still process orders. We only have helmets. So let's add that order, process it. And yeah, there you go. Still got to see the shop sales. You can see that the attendant has changed. I'm the one who made the first one. This one is the one who made the second one. And it will appear as well in the receipt and all that. So that is basically it for today. Of course, the system is still under development, and we are going to have new and better developments in the coming months or so. But yeah, thanks for taking a look. That has been the inventory stroke client relational management system. And yeah, I'm Klaus Orokyu. Subscribe. Peace.